over. As we're gonna play 10,000 tickets. Alright. I'm gonna roll into my little intro real quick. Good evening! I am the Good Morning Dragon. Here to play not D&D for once, but still a system made by the Ugly Goblin. This is known as Goblinz, specifically Goblinz 2.0 Alpha. Made a little bit ago. It's still in progress, so there might be some things we're not clear on instructions. However, it's more of my interpretation in some areas of how we're playing this. So if I'm corrected later, that will be a later issue. We were originally going to have 4 players, but now we're playing with a 3-player game. First up, Linwood. Please tell us about
How you
a
doing?
little about your character, and yeah, whatever. I'm a little lost right now.
Just trying to bring up the base.
Linwood.
Okay, my name is Frank Beans. He's a human. Can't find the backstory.
It's at the bottom of the additional page.
The additional page. Okay, move on to someone else. I'll come back.
Okay, we'll get your name in there. Maybe you can tell us one thing from your character sheet that you understand. We'll come back. Turtle.
Come.
Is that Jelly?
Yep, that's you.
Yep. I'm Jelly. Jelly used to be mindless slime until I fell in the vat of surgery candy. And it supercharged me, and I've given me sentience, and I'm loving life.
Well, most of the time. Noozles.
Yeah. Well, other than I knew it's a. Her name is Honeybun. As a character, native to the valley and been in quite a few accidents, but I've always managed to bounce back. As well as
Indeed you have. The reason why these characters are so confused is because I set up a lot of them for them, so they'll just be interpreting what I wrote down for these characters. I'm gonna turn off the music real quick as we'll start the game. As we'll be getting into things tonight. So, to let you know, Goblinz is a 2d6 dice system. For right now, I have set up a kind of free roam system for us to play off of, since there's not a lot of monster sheets or anything else. Rather, roles are going to be protected by you guys. So, I have a role system here. So basically, anything rolled under a 6 is a failure. So you have a 2d6. If you roll a 6 to an 8, that is a basic success. 10 to 12, that is a great success. 12 to 15 is considered a great feat, and anything higher than a 16 is considered a miracle, meaning something you should not have been able to do, and you did anyways. And we'll get into how to roll those higher numbers later. However, if you roll a 1 to 5, that is a failure. And if you roll snake eyes, meaning 2 1s, that is a critical failure. Alright? And if you roll doubles, so say your dice are the same, say you roll two 3s, you can roll an additional die and add that to your roll as well. We a little clear on the rule so far?
Yep.
In addition to your roll, you have a number associated with it. So this could be power. So power is your physical toughness. This is basically your strength and constitution, your ability to withstand or basically inflict force onto things in the world. I'm gonna pull up the character sheet real quick so I know what the exact name of these were, because I might have forgot. Just to cover my own butt, I'm going to pull up the character sheet. So agility, that is your physical, like, sprintiness, flexibility, and overall how you're able to move around. It doesn't reflect on your armor, unfortunately, but it does give you some more stamina or mana, depending on what you've decided to invest some points into. Next is your mind, how much intelligence you have, and your overall thinking capabilities, and stuff like that. Spirit is your overall aura, your charisma, your presence, how basically spiritual you are as a person. It can mean a lot of things, really. Has many interpretations. So everyone in the party has a pretty good spirit score, as you are all a band. Well, 3 parts of a 5-man band that will be going to the arcade tonight. Unfortunately, your other 2 bandmates could not make it. You do not have any information on your 5th bandmate currently, so don't reference him.
No problem.
Next, we have skills. Skills are more of things I'm going to allow you guys to try to interpret and say, hey, I want to roll for this skill. If I agree with you, we'll roll for that skill specifically. You have things like aura, create, deception, endure, insight, mend, mimic, physical, react, recall, sense, sneak, tinker, and understand. If you have a point in one of these, you can add an additional die to your already roll. Alright?
Okay.
Oh, and just to be clear, the more dice you roll, that does not subtract from the overall rolls. If there's doubles of 1s in there, that is considered snake eyes. Just to let you know. So as where you get more dice, that also gives you more opportunity to roll a critical fail.
Yep.
Okay, next stat I'm going to talk to you about is luck. Luck is fun, because we roll that stuff right now. So, each one of you are going to roll me a d6. And we're going to put that result into the luck category. So, there's a number of things luck can do. Hold on, I have to switch the page just to figure out where we're going. Okay. So I'm not sure if luck actually works like this. But for me, luck in this world will work this way. So you have Noozles, that is 2 luck, is what you got. Alright, it's a 1d6.
Sorry, misclick.
It's a 2, okay? We're sticking with the 2 you got. Linwood and Noozles both got a 2. However, Termal got a 6. So there's 2 ways we can roll this. 1, you can spend 1 luck on your turn to get another die roll in an attempt to pass something or to not pass something. That subtracts from your overall. However, if you're just a little bit away, like say you're a point off or you're 2 points off, you could say, hey, I don't want to roll. I would rather just spend 2 luck straight, and that will immediately take 2 luck from you. So example, Termal has 6 luck. Well, Jelly has 6 luck. Instead of rolling and attempting to get that luck they would need, let's say the check was for, they got a 5, and what they need is just 1 more. They could spend 1 and not roll and not possibly roll snake eyes and just get that 1 they needed. Everyone clear on how luck rolls a little bit?
Yep.
Yep.
Basically a bonus to help you get what you want.
Mm.
Alright, so aside from that, you also have your own personal abilities that I would ask when you roll for them, call them out, and tell me what you do. As well as, HP works a little differently here. So whenever you get hit, that will only ever remove one hit point from you currently. Alright? So some of you have a little more chance to get some failures than others. As well as you have an economy called Stamina on Mana, to where you can cast things. This does not reset until you rest, which is probably not going to be in this game. So it's for the entirety of the game right now that we're going to be doing this. You also have spells and a bunch of other wonderful, wacky abilities that you can take a look at the bottom. There's a description on them on the other page. And hopefully that has given you enough time to review your abilities, things, whatever you have as we'll roll into the intro for the game tonight. As I've just got done with the explanation for a basic summary. So, the world of Gostar, as I've understood it, is a world divided into several realms. A world completely destroyed and reformed by creation or whatever. But we're not really worried about that tonight. What we're worried about is the town of Dirt. Now, Dirt is a collection of fantastical creatures who have come together over an entire, what used to be a earthling town that has been converted into kind of this fantasy paradise. There are several buildings that are still abandoned, as well as there's businesses popping up every so often after someone figures out what certain things do and don't do. One such individual is Frank Beans. Frank Beans, owner of the local video store and member of the punk rock band Glued Taint, is currently driving in his large white van that has been decorated with black stripes across it that makes it kind of look like a zebra. On the side of it, written in just splattered red paint, is the name Pussy Slayer, written P-U-Z-Z-Y and then Slayer.
Nice.
I was very drunk when I made that.
Yep. Swear to white characters.
Frank, you are driving the van. What are you doing as you're driving?
As I'm driving, I've got my stereo cranked straight up.
Okay, yeah, no, your stereo's plugged in to your Walkman. Unfortunately, your Walkman only plays one song. Could you tell us what that song is?
What can I type?
It's in your inventory.
Okay. It is Ocean Man.
Yes.
By a band called Ween.
It is Ocean Man by Ween. You can listen to that right now if it helps you set the setting a little more. As you're blaring Ocean Man by Ween for like the third time, in your passenger seat, I'm gonna say Jelly. You have a green humanoid slime creature with this multicolored, draped over slimy hair piece, basically. Jelly, what are you up to?
I'm just sitting there with my arm out the door, bopping away. looking around.
All right. Well, if you're looking around, you'll see the state of the town. You're passing stores like Pear Wasp, don'tsue.org, and you eventually get up to a large stone building with blacked out windows out front and a large cartoonish T-Rex with large green sunglasses and has like a black mohawk across his head wailing on a guitar. As you pull up the T-Rex Tony's beer and pizza. uh as you pull up and park, out of the back of the van, opens the doors. Honey, can you please introduce us to your character?
Yeah. Well, after being quite negative around the valley, I've uh, live in a room with this jelly here. After maybe a couple things like tetanus and maybe burning a cup of water.
I was more meaning what you look like.
Oh, what I look like? That'd be a lovely question. Where is a picture?
Do you need another picture? It's in the Discord.
It is in this one. Ah, there we go. Well, other than being very hairy, I don't know what to call myself. Two large teeth, red eyes, a chunk taken out of one of my ears, and a bandage around the other, and having a white patch around one of my eyes.
Yeah. Also describe he is a large, well, not incredibly large, like 5'7" cat man. Moving on. So what are you guys up to as you've arrived at T-Rex Tony's Pizza and Beer?
Jelly's gonna get out and go order some pizza.
All right. You can definitely do that once you get in there. So
I'm going to struggle to put the handbrake on the car because it's stuck. So beat up car.
and mostly it's been fixed up several times by pieces you found from the junkyard.
Nice.
As you put on the handbrake, which at this point is a piece of wood.
Nice.
The car settles in. So I'll give you guys some perspective and some history. You've been to T-Rex Tony's before. It's a lovely little arcade, and just so I clarify, and I know this for personal experience, has everyone here been to a Chuck E. Cheese or a Dave & Buster's or anywhere establishment that has arcade machines and a dining experience?
Yes.
Noozles, the silence is deafening. Please
think so.
You think so?
It's been a while.
It's been a while. You guys live near him. Take him to a Chuck E. Cheese. Oh my god. I didn't think about this up front. I figured this was a universal experience. But to give you an idea, you've been here before. It is a raucous event. The floors are a multitude of colors and shapes. There's several arcade machines, ranging from machines that can be found in current day era and machines that are so old you're not even sure why it's still running or how it's still running. On the far side, there is a stage where performances can be done by an animatronic band or by a live band, depending on the day at Tony's Pizza. As where the animatronics on stage do not work in this establishment, as you open the door, you do see them to the left of you, from the sea of arcade machines on stage, just paralyzed in place. Milling about this place, there is several robotic vendors. They are like these pill-shaped robots that zip around, delivering in the entry area. They are delivering pizzas to the tables. To your right of the entry area, there is a tokens vendor, a elven man who has very long ears, kind of ashy gray skin, white hair draped over in like this, think of like a horse's mane. Welcome to T-Rex Tony's Pizza and Beer. How may I help you?
I'd like to order a large pizza and a pint of beer.
Of course, yeah, no, it's fine. Yeah, I know who you are, Jelly. You've been here before. I would ask that you do not assault the patrons again.
I'll try my best.
That's all we ask. So I will not charge you currently for the game's money. You pay and you are waved off to a table. If Frank and Honey are not going to say anything and just following along.
Frank sits down, feet on the table, leaning back.
Yeah, no one cares. Honey, what are you up to?
Gonna follow along.
Yeah. Alright, so your goal tonight is the same as every night. As you sit down, pizza will be delivered shortly, but if you guys want to strategize a game plan, because your goal for the night is to win the golden T-Rex head at the prize counter, which is in the center of the arcade. It is a large box glass counter, and in the center of it, on like a pole hung up, is a large cartoonish golden T-Rex head that you could put on. Think of like a large mascot head. For whatever reason, you guys decided that this is what we want. This is the prize we want from this place. And ever since then, you've been trying to get tickets enough for it. But unfortunately, every night at precisely 2 a.m., they change the tickets. Meaning, any tickets you have not spent by 2 a.m. currently will be gone. It is currently opening at 8 p.m. That means that you have 6 hours to win 10,000 tickets from this arcade and to win the coveted golden T-Rex Tony's T-Rex head. What's your strategy?
Hey guys, tonight's the night.
I win it tonight.
We need to find the flaws in each machine. Jelly, you're good at distractions?
We can try.
Yep.
Wait, you need to find the flaws in each machines. Okay, so Limo, what's your idea for getting 10,000 tickets? You're looking for flaws in machines. What's the idea here?
Oh, get as many tickets as we can if we can get a few extra tickets that we're not supposed to have.
Okay, so you have what in your inventory silver pieces. One silver piece is enough to play one game per.
Yep.
All right. On that note, I was thinking. So you're trying to look for flaws in machines. Okay. So after you eat, you head out to the arcades. Just tell me what you're exactly doing.
Is there a way that we can dupe the machine to thinking we've put a silver in?
Oh, you want to try
what have we
to
got?
coin and string method?
Yep.
Like, not actually spend the money?
Yes.
Just throw it in, pull
Yep.
it out?
More
Okay.
more
so
tickets?
First, I will think a craft check is going to be a thing to make the item you're going to need first. And then, let's see. I think we're going to need to make a sneak. So, normally I wouldn't call these out, but first, let's have you roll craft. Jelly, if you're going to want to try to make this. So, I'm thinking of like the coin on a string trick. You got another idea?
No, that's the only trick that I can think of.
Okay. So, coin on a string. So roll me 2d6, and you can add another d6 if you are trained in crafting. There'd be a little, it'd be filled in if you're trained in it. You'll need a 6 through 8 for this to be successful.
On create.
If you need me to, I can just look at your character sheet, because I still have them.
Jelly, let me have a try. I'm better at this.
You try.
Okay.
I ain't going nowhere.
Frank's gonna try it, and you said I can add one more from.
If you want to use your luck, you can add one straight, or you can try rolling for it.
So if we're trained in the skill, what does that give us?
Yeah. So, okay, so Termal tried to put the coin on the string. It failed. They snapped their string. You tried again and failed again.
Okay.
I'll tell you what happens in that case. So, I will say you tried to push it and had failed to push it. Meaning that as soon as you... So first up, Jelly had tried to put a coin on a string to make this little device so you could trip machines. Broke the string. You tried to tie back the string and reattach the coin, which made the tech harder, and you lost the coin as it drops on the floor and rolls under an arcade machine.
Well, that's not a good start for us.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Jelly, can you minus 1 silver piece from your inventory?
Yep.
Honey, what are you up to? Yeah. I just realized this. Your name's gonna make the wife jealous. That's unfortunate for me, but that's my problem later. Go ahead, honey.
I guess I'll play an arcade machine the good old way.
Good old-fashioned
With
way.
that, as-
Okay, what are you looking for? Anything specific genre, or are you just going to any random machine?
whatever seems from my experience of being to this place that pays out the most.
Whatever pays out the most. This is a varying of opinions. So you could go to a coin gambling machine, which has the highest payout. Coin gambling machines are basically like you put your coin on a spinner and it spins around a track and you hit a button. And if you hit at the right time, you win. If you don't, you lose. There's a ticket machine called Tower of Power where you build blocks to get up higher and higher to win tickets. That would be the highest payout at 4,000 tickets. The other one, though, would be 2,000, one I just mentioned, that goes around in a circle and you hit it at the right time. That's 1,000. You do have better odds on that one than this one. So I'll tell you the mechanics of each game. First game, a light goes in a circle and you hit the light at the right time. You are competing with 4 other people that will hit target at random. There could be people there, or there could be just, bots that are manning the machines on the other ends. And your job is to hit the light first before the others do. So it's about you being fast. The other one is more about you getting the same result a number of times. Alright? Meaning, it doesn't matter what you roll, you just gotta roll the same thing a number of times. Alright? Which one do you want to try?
I'll probably not spinning one.
Yeah,
That
did
first
not have
one.
the music up. Okay, so you want to try the spinning light one?
Yep.
Okay, so you see in the center there is a large dome. You go up to it. Please mark 1 silver off your tracker, just so we're keeping track.
Yep, done.
Mark 1 silver off as it lights up. Ready, player 1. You wait for like 10 seconds. Eventually, another kind of fatter cat man with like shorter teeth. He has kind of a brownish color to him and like a wider underbelly and face shape. You would know this guy as Lunk. Lunk sucks, as he's kind of a bully. Hey, honey, how you doing? You playing,
I'm just trying them.
Okay, just so you know, I'm pretty good at this one, so you might just want to just not hit the button as not to embarrass yourself, as he puts a coin in. Ready, player 2! Right. Okay, here we go. The third one that steps up is one of the vending bots. Unfortunately, no one is decided to play as player 3. So, I, as an attendant, will sit in and play as player 3. The fourth person that steps up is a elderly goblin with tall gray hair, kind of done up. Imagine, if you will, like an old judge's wig. You guys have seen movies. Think of the white powder wig. Just done up with curls. You're not sure if this is a girl or a man goblin, but they're also wearing these large black robes. They look like a judge. And I shall be player 4. Ready, player 3. Ready, player 4. Alright, so the objective is this. You have to get higher than the other 3. So I'm going to roll for the other 3 real quick. and see what your actual DC for this is going to be. Alright? Let me get these. First, 2d6. Second, third. You have to beat a 9. The 9 is the robot.
Oh.
7.
Damn.
Layer 3 wins! Tough break, but the house wins. Tickets go to the house. Good day. Ah, isn't that always how it is? I think that robot cheated me. You see Lunk like ball his fist, ready to go beat the snot out of this pale-like robot. Oh, what are you doing now that you've lost one of your coins?
I might head back to the group and see if they've made any progress.
Alright, so what have you two been doing while he's been playing one arcade game? We're gonna be here a while.
This time.
Hmm.
If it gives if that's the most way to win tickets.
But then we're all spending money.
True.
Hmm.
Unless we stand back and wait and see if a robot does go in. If they don't, then
Honey, have another game.
You two are still scheming.
Yep.
Okay.
Always.
As Frank Beans and Jelly are still scheming up a way of how to cheat the system. Honey, what is the next game you're gonna play?
Yep.
Uh,
I reckon you should have another game.
I
Lucky
swear
might
to
be
God,
inside.
if he actually wins one of these high payouts, he's gonna be like, well, I'm already halfway there, and it's just me.
I was about to say I might
Yep.
try that tower game.
Wanna try Tower Power? Cool. Alright. Put a coin in. As it lights up, are you ready for the Tower of Power? So, roll 2d6, and you have to get the same result 5 times.
Okay, 6 is right. Should be the
So you have
easiest
to get
one.
a 6 again. That's not exactly an impossible thing. Roll again.
Damn! Wow. One.
Okay, you can use 1 luck to knock it down back to 6, or you can just call it a day here.
I will knock it down to 6, because at least as long as I get 1 stack, I should be able to get
Okay,
something.
roll a
hopefully.
6 again. See if you can get another 6.
Wow,
10.
that is.
Okay, you could use luck here to knock it down. Roll a 1d6. You would be looking for a 4 to knock it down.
Might as well. If I can luckily get this.
You'll be out of luck at this point. That is a 5. That is a bust. As the tower lights up, mediocre! Fortunately though, you do get something as you had climbed up a little bit of the tower. You get, roll for it, you get 11 tickets.
Damn.
You're a little bit of the way there. The good news is, even if you don't win the grand prize, you can at least get prizes at the end of the night. So back to Frank Beans and Jelly. Frank Beans, what are you thinking as a way to make tickets? These guys are scheming hard right now.
Let's just play a game. I'll just move over to the closest machine, chuck a coin in.
Random closest machine.
Yep.
Alright, let me take a look what that could be. Okay, you would put a coin into Mansion of Doom. Mansion of Doom is a shooter game. You play as a shotgun wielding madman going through a mansion shooting zombies. It
Nice.
has a 2-player mode if Jelly would like to join you.
Yes.
Ready, players! Welcome to the Mansion of Doom! Prepare yourselves! You see as the screen lights up and you go into the large doors of a mansion. You see a large set of stairs before you as you load plastic shotguns and point them at the screen as you begin firing. So this is going to be you can either choose agility or spirit to try to know where things are going to be. I would give you mind, but I don't think it's going to help you here. So you can choose one of those three to figure out which one would better help you in this game.
I'm gonna use spirit.
I'll use agility.
Alright. Roll a d6.
So is it
and
1d6 or 2?
It will add to your roll. So roll 2d6 and add that to your roll. We are looking for a 10 to 12. Okay? Okay, let's take a look. Termal, what's your plus?
+4.
Okay, so that is a great success. Meaning you pass. Linwood, what was your plus to that?
1.
That is only a success. You're actually dragging Jelly down, as where Jelly is shooting left to right, she is predicting where these zombies, skeletons, and bats are going to be throughout the mansion. You keep getting hit by other things in the mansion. So currently, with the point total current, let me give you an idea of where you're currently sitting with tickets. So this game works off of a given reward system. Alright? So currently, you are at level 1. You've passed level 1 with 27 tickets. You can continue to double this amount, or you can stop here and take half.
Think we should keep going.
Keep going.
Okay, you're going to roll again. Level 2 is the same roll, 10 to 12. Let's see if you can get it again.
Oh, only rolled 1.
Okay.
So 9 for me.
I think that'd be a 7 for me.
Termal, you have a bunch of luck. Do you want to get an extra die in there?
Yeah. An extra 3.
That's 6.
That is a 6 plus 4, that's 10. That is exactly kind of what you needed, so that's fine. Linwood, what was your plus to that?
Be a 9.
That'd be a 9. You have some luck. Do you want to put 1 to that?
Yes.
Okay, let's put that. You don't have to roll. You would
Yep.
pass either way, but that's
Oh, yeah.
great. All right, you are able to double your number as you pass the level. You are currently at 54 tokens. Sorry, 54 tickets. You can either continue or take half and leave.
Let's just keep going.
All right. Now the difficulty will increase as you are continuing to this mansion. You are continuing playing. The mansion has a basement. As it shifts, you see gray stone walls as you're shooting through skeletons, and now Frankenstein-esque monsters and slimes as you're firing through the area. To give our audience a break from this as you keep shooting, honey, what are you playing? As you're walking through and you see your friends currently shooting at monsters on a screen.
I can't want to go find if there's anything maybe a little more simpler, but it's still with an alright payout of ticket.
You're more looking for something that has a alright or mediocre payout of ticket. You're looking for something more. Okay. So there is the coins dash. Basically, you throw your silver piece in, and it pushes a bunch of coins towards the back of the machine, and depending on how many coins fall, that's how many tickets you could receive. You could potentially win thousands of tickets, or nothing. Alright? The objective of this game is you have to get a 16 or higher, meaning you have to roll a 12, and then have a plus to that, which is your plus that will be, there is no plus to that, it's just a machine where you drop a coin. You don't have any more luck, do you?
No, that was all
Here
I
we can talk about negative luck. So if you choose to go into negatives, you will have a -1 to all things you do for the rest of the game, for the rest of the night. You can take
Well, I
that,
don't think.
or you can just roll regularly and hope you roll high enough that you can do this. So you'll need double sixes to get a miracle right now, and they potentially roll another die for that. Alright?
Oh, do I risk one of my coins? I'll be down to 2.
How many coins did you start out with? I forget.
5.
Ah. It's hard being unemployed, isn't it?
Oh, that's a great idea. I have a base. I wonder if I have it in that car. There's
You have
a stage,
bass
right?
Guitar, yes.
There's a stage, right? And the animatronics you said earlier don't really work.
No, they do not.
They need a band.
Oh, what are you gonna try to do?
I'm gonna go speak to the owner if he's
You wanna
looking
find the
for.
owner?
Yeah.
That is going to be an understand roll. If you're trained in it, you can add another d6. Otherwise, just do d6 right now.
Sneaky. Oh, neat. Looking for that later.
Another d6. 2.
Oh, 2.
5. You need a... okay, you know his name. You're looking for... You're looking for Joe. Joe is the owner of this place. He's apparently a goblin that roams around the area. You're not sure exactly where he is currently, but you could start looking for him. You know his name at the very least.
I'll go look around. Maybe if there's like one of those bots again, I'll see if they can actually respond.
So you know who it is at least. I'll give you a moment there. We're going to be looking for a bit before you actually find him currently. So we'll go back to our 2 players running through the Mansion of Doom. Welcome to level 3, and ready thy for doom. As you get to level 3, currently it is again, it's this catacombs area. And I described it earlier. Frankenstein monsters and zombies running around as you're shooting them. Try not to let them get too close to you. Roll me 2d6s, Jelly, and Frank, adding your agility or spirit.
9 for me.
7 for me.
9 and 7. You needed a 12 or 15. So you got some luck. So you want another die roll on that thermal and burn some more luck?
Yeah.
Okay. Linwood, do you have any more luck to use on that, or are you just gonna let it ride?
I started with 3 luck. So yeah. You've already used 1, so I'll burn another one.
Thermal, that's 11, that's not enough. So that's 1 fail.
That's 11 for me.
That's 2 fails. As you hear the sound, wah, wah, as a Minotaur runs over to you guys, and you don't shoot him fast enough as he runs through the screen, as he goes, "Well, looks like you met some doom," as there's a Grim Reaper pointing at you saying this. You collect 27 tickets.
Oh. Might not be our night tonight.
Well, it's definitely looking that way.
Alright. As you guys have failed at the machine, Honey, you're walking around and you eventually find this goblin. He is donned in a red and white striped shirt with a name tag that says Joe. He has this combed over hair and these large bottle glasses on his face, is sitting there. He's currently talking to this human man. Right. Well, I don't understand why the city has to come down our necks about it. Look, half of your machines are starting to break down. I'm just saying, hire a maintenance guy or someone that can fix all this. I mean, it would be easy enough to do. I mean, yeah. Oh, I got another customer real quick. Hey, how you doing there? How you doing there, sport? What's going on? He's talking to you, honey.
Ah. Is this the owner?
Yeah, the short goblin is the owner.
Well, I just seeing the fact that you still have those animatronics out of order. I mean, I may or may not have overheard.
Well, they're not still out of order. Let's be clear. Hey, he's like, he's like, hold it down with the names. No, they're not out of order. They're just resting. That's all. They're just resting. Shut the fuck up, Catman. What do you want?
Well, I'm seeing in the meantime with your resting animatronics if you think me and maybe my band could play for a bit of coin in the meantime.
Okay, you're performers. I need, we can talk about this some more. Hey, Inspector Buddy! He talks to the man, and I'll describe him a little more to you as you're a little closer now. He's wearing a large leather jacket. He has a name tag on. And he has like this blue hat with a star on it. You would know this as one of these city inspectors, as they've been by your house a few times. I'm going to walk around for a bit. You can continue talking to this individual. It sounds like a business opportunity for you, and I'd hate to deprive you of business, Joe. Oh, thanks. That's very kind of you for thinking of so. Also, You need at least 2 working bathrooms. The one is not going to work. There are 2 working bathrooms. Well, 2 stalls do not count. Oh, I feel it does. It does not, sir. Good talking to you. Good talking to you. You see as the inspector man rocks off. Alright, what the heck do you want? You want to perform or whatever?
Yeah, just beings.
Okay, well,
Get
that's
a
how
point.
we don't care about it. Look, the only reason those things are still on the stage is because, they get pretty angry when we try to take them off the stage. So we were just like, screw it, we don't want to die to get these things off. But heck, if you go up there and you attempt it and get them down, you can certainly perform. On the other hand, if you die, it's not my problem.
Saying the people or
The machines, they like spark up and like they move when we try to move them, and they start trying to move, like get up and get antsy. Like the vendors here, they were here when we showed up. Like, see these little guys, and he points out one of these metal silvery hill-like robots that are zooming around on this like one little wheel that's under them. They have these little robotic arms that they move things around on, like drinks and shit, and take away food trays. See, these guys were fine. They've been keeping things running. But those things, they're a little more temperamental.
oh, I can go her. Little shot at. Is there a? I mean, maybe a curtain. I don't think you want your customers to see if anything bad does happen.
I'm sorry, what?
A curtain if the animatronics try to do anything.
What do you
No.
mean?
If they do attack.
Okay. If they do attack you when you're trying to move them, what do you want me to do?
Well, I wouldn't want any customers to be disturbed by any blood or anything. If
I'm
they...
going to frame it as this is a extra entertainment. And despite what happens to you, I'm going to say it's all part of the show. And despite what happens to you, I am not liable. See, me saying this right now, I am not liable. You getting this, Bill? And he's pointing over to another goblin who has a white shirt and a black ball cap on his head, as he has this large, you would know it as a camera. Honey Bun would not know what this is. He has like a camcorder. I got it, boss. See, me saying this right now covers my ass. This recording covers my ass. Got it?
Right.
Okay, cool. You're fully liable, and anything that happens to you is not my fault.
Well, I'm gonna go have a look at these animatronics now, if you don't mind. Then...
Alright, I wouldn't recommend going up by itself, but hey, it's your problem.
Gotta ban when they're done with whatever they're up to. I can...
Just then you hear your bandmates fail. Jelly, what would you say as you die to a Minotaur getting charged at you?
I'm like, damn it! Hey, Honey Bun, what are you doing?
I got something for us to do. Before we play any more arcade games, if you're able to help.
I'm willing to help. Does it come with coin?
Possibly.
Well, coin means tickets. I'm willing to help.
Alright. Honey Bun, do you explain the situation?
I might as well with the animatronics that we gotta attempt to get off the stage. I won't say it loud enough for the,
For the patrons, I got you.
yeah.
It's loud enough that if you speak closely to them, no one's gonna hear you. So Frank, Jelly, what do you think? All you have to do is take the animatronics off the stage, and you guys can perform and try to get more tickets.
Let's do it. I'm all for it.
Alright, so I'll say as you guys walk through the arcade, you go to the stage. The stage is a old, like dark brown stage. It has it has a few holes in it, and it's very creaky. As you climb up the stage, you see T-Rex Tony. A large cartoonist T-Rex wearing a black leather jacket, strumming on a guitar. He has these large, I think it's purple sunglasses, and this large black mohawk. He is the first animatronic and the largest animatronic at the front of the stage. To his left is Tina the Triceratops, and to his right is Billy the Brachiosaurus, which is a long-necked dinosaur. Tina is wearing like this punk rock outfit, very similar to yours, Jelly, and you feel like that she stole your look at this point. As where Billy the Brachiosaurus has just some very basic clothes, like a green shirt and some brown pants. Think Shaggy Rogers, but a dinosaur.
Sounds good.
Billy Brachiosaurus is on some drums, and Tina the Triceratops is playing a tambourine. So who are you gonna try and move first, is my question, because these guys are pretty big.
Which one do you want to do first, Honey Bun?
Let's go with whoever's furthest at the back.
The furthest at the back is Billy the Brachiosaurus on the drums.
Let's attempt him.
Okay, it's gonna... So, two of you going out there move the animatronic, and another of you is gonna have to move his drum set. So who wants to be on the animatronic itself?
Frank will go on.
Okay,
Move the animatronic.
Alright, Frank, and who else is on the animatronic?
I might as well.
Jelly,
Oh, never mind.
Give you an idea, this is going to require power to lift the animatronic. The drum set is going to require power as well, but it's going to be a significantly lower check. So you'll need a success to move each object individually. If one of you fail the animatronic, there is going to be some problems. So, let's get rolling. Can I get 2d6 from the team that's carrying the animatronic? Jelly and Frank.
That'll be 13 for Frank.
that'll be a 6.
13.
Jelly?
Oh, right. Fortunately, Frank got enough to compensate for you, as you're not even really helping at this point, as Frank is just doing it pretty much himself. You're not...
Don't worry, Jelly, I got this.
That's good.
Going on to Honey Bun. Honey Bun, you're lifting up the drum set. That's power.
That's a 2. Okay. That's a 9.
9. 9's enough. Yeah, you lift up the drum set, you're taking apart the drums. As you're doing so, can I get... Oh, I'm trying to figure out what kind of check this would be. I'm going to say... Insight. If any of you have a check or is your insight filled in, you can add an extra die to it naturally. Otherwise, 2d6.
No, I don't have it.
I don't have insight either.
I'll just do 2d6. Regular.
Okay, that's a 10. The 10 for Honey Bun.
Do you want insight from all of this?
Yes, this is a group thing. As it concerns all of you.
Oh.
Okay, Jelly, that is a 10. And last but not least, Frank.
If I'm not trained, I just roll 1, don't I?
You roll 2d6 if you're not trained, and if you're trained, you'll roll 3d6. Frank, you're not really noticing anything. You're just like, this guy's a little heavy. It's no big deal. Jelly, you see as the eyes on this Brachiosaurus animatronic light up and look at you with red color. Honey Bun, as you're taking up the drums, you turn around to Tony T-Rex as he is now looking at you with red eyes. And Tina the Triceratops is also looking at you, again with red eyes. I'm going to have you guys... I'm going to need your agility scores real quick, and I will tell you the rest of theirs. The Brachiosaurus has a 1 to agility. Tony T-Rex has 0, and Tina Triceratops has 0. What do the rest of you have in agility?
Jelly's got 1.
Okay. You'll be going for the animatronics.
I got 3.
Yeah, I got 1.
So, 1. So, Frank? Is it 1?
Yep.
Okay. And Honey Bun.
I have a 3.
Okay. So, that is how this works. We just go off your agility score. If the player has the higher agility, has the same agility as a creature, then they go first. However, if that creature is a boss monster, that creature goes first. Fortunately, all of you have a high enough agility to react before these things do. What do you guys want to do as you see that these things are turning to life and are currently looking pissed? Well, except Frank, who doesn't know what's going on. Honey Bun, you get to act first.
Am I close enough to the large one? That first one you said?
The first one I told you about?
Yes.
So that would be Tony T-Rex. Tony T-Rex is right in your face currently. He is very close.
Well, on my main actions it says taser, so
Yes,
I would
you
like to
have
use
an
that.
item on you. You have a taser.
I would very much like to go taser an animatronic.
Great. You have 5 uses of this item. Are you sure?
If it has a chance to short circuit it, yes.
Yeah, okay. As you drop the drums and quickly grab your taser and run towards it with the taser. Roll me 2d6. You're looking for a 10 or higher. That's 3.
That was 1.
You a 7 or... Okay, that's an 8. Unfortunately, you go up there and try to tase him as you hear, "Whoa now there, boy!" As you see the T-Rex move its head back. That could hurt! As he is going to tail whip you in response. I'm gonna roll 2d6. And that is a miss. You managed to duck just in time as the tail goes right over you. As we'll move on. Frank, one of your friends is now fighting a large animatronic T-Rex. And you're currently holding a Brachiosaurus that is turned on. What do you want to do as you realize the situation that's happening?
I will. What do I have? Unarmed attacks. Okay. I'm just going to try to punch it.
Alright. Go ahead. I have to refresh my page because something has happened to my music. Okay. You're going to try to punch T-Rex, or are you going to try to punch the Brachiosaurus in your arms?
The one I'm holding.
Okay, just the one you're holding?
Yep.
Okay. You do have advantage. What advantage means is you can roll with an extra d6 to punch this guy.
So 3d6?
So you're
Yep.
rolling at 3d6 as you roll with unarmed, as that is your weapon. Okay, wielding up your large iron fist, you punch directly into this thing's face. As you see some of the, like, plastic felt material, like, peel away. Roll me a d6 plus your power, which is a 3, so that's a d6 plus 3. That's 5 points of damage as you knock this thing and hear it crack across its face. It's still standing currently as it just looks up at you with a singular, now glowing red eye as you have knocked the other one out as it has ceased functioning in the other eye.
Nice.
Unless you're gonna move, that's your turn. Frank?
Yep. Sorry, cut out there.
Alright, are you gonna move, or is that your turn?
Is that all I can do?
Pretty much. The only other thing you could do is move, and honestly I would recommend against that.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's it.
moving up. Jelly, it's your turn.
Jelly wants to do Ganzar's Hammer Space.
Ganzar's Hammer Space. That is a spell. Could you tell the audience what that spell does?
Okay. You fold up an object you are carrying as though it were suddenly a piece of a paper cutout. It folds up into the size of a business card. At any stage while holding an object folded this way, you can choose to unfold it and have it return to its original state.
So, why would
So I'm gonna fold it works like it's a business card.
Oh no.
fold up any object you...
Yeah.
So, the T-Rex, sorry, the Brachiosaurus, you're gonna try to fold into a business card.
Yep.
Oh no.
I'm going to allow this. Under the specification that I'm going to give him a test against you. So this is going to be a combatant roll as this animatronic tries to resist your magics. So, let's see what you have to beat. You have to beat an 8. So, your magic is 2d6 plus your spirit. Alright? You have to beat an 8.
Yep.
Your spirit's a +4, right?
So that's 4. Yep. So it's a 10.
Cool. That's one down. As Frank, you punch into this robotic dinosaur across the face as you see your companion Jelly as this green aura folds around her hands as you see the top half of this animatronic dinosaur and the bottom half of this animatronic dinosaur turn into a sheet of paper as she flips him out and makes him a 2D image and folds him in half and then folds him again until she can put him in her pocket and just puts him away. He is effectively out of combat, but you do realize you just got yourself a little pocket monster, right? Basically.
Yep.
Okay, I'm allowing that to happen because that's a minion, and that will be allowed.
Nice.
Anything else? You can move, but that's about it.
No, I'll stay where I am.
Okay. As T-Rex Tony will now go. Hey, that's not very nice what you did to my friend there. As he is going to use his boss move, Trample. As he is going to trample over Honey Bun and go to bite Jelly. Honey Bun, I need you to make me an agility check. And I need you to get me a 10 or higher.
Plus my agility, right?
Yes. And Jelly, what's your armor?
My armor is 3.
My armor is 1.
Oh, wait, hang on, yeah. Sorry, Jelly.
Moving on. No, we're working for, I need your agility first, and I'll tell you what your armor does for you when you get hit. As I'm gonna go for Jelly. Okay, so... Noozles, is that what you just rolled for your agility check?
The 8, and it's plus 3.
Okay, you're fine as you step out of the way. As you step out of the way, this T-Rex charges for Jelly with a 8. He is going, that is a success, so he bites into Jelly, he does a 2d6 damage, dealing 10. Jelly, what's your armor?
1.
Cool. You reduce that to 9. How much health do you have?
5.
You are instantly brought to 0 and take 2 injuries. Fortunately, though, Jelly, you're a slime. When you take injuries, you do not take the negative effects. So you see as Jelly gets her arms bit off, but it's just like, can I have those back? Fortunately for you, Jelly, this doesn't affect you really because you're a slime. Though I would recommend you don't get 4 more injuries, because you will die still.
Yes.
As we'll move on to Tina the Triceratops, as she goes, hey, that lady just did that to my friend. You gonna get a beating, Catman. As she takes her tambourine and is going to try to smack you across the face, Honey Bun. That is a 7, which is a basic success, so she's going to hit, dealing a d6. She does a 1. Honey Bun, what's your armor?
My armor is a 3.
So that will do nothing. So you take no damage. So when you take damage, so basically I'll roll to see if they actually succeed on their hit. If they get a 6 or higher, they succeed on the hit, and depending on what level of they hit, they get certain things. Moving on from that, she got a basic success and then rolled a 1. The damage is reduced by 3, so that's 0. So, Honey Bun, you see as the tambourine comes to smack you, as you just put your paw into it and smack it away. We're moving on to back to the top of the round. Honey, what are you up to? You're now facing off against a large Triceratops woman.
Let's see. A spell Strand Whip. I'm gonna use.
You're going to use Strand Whip. Can you please tell us what Strand Whip does?
Well, it's a touch spell. It has a range of touch. You can target one person. It's one action. It's 2d6 damage, and the spell only damages if your mystic attack beats the target's will.
So, the will check you have to beat is pretty basic. You have to be a 3. Fortunately, this thing's mystic pretty low, so roll me 2d6 for damage.
I deal the strain damage type of holy. Pretty
You
sure.
holy damage. You see as a radiant light flies from Honey Bun's hands as it strikes through the Triceratops like a laser. It had 3 armor, but 7 will instantly reduce it to nothing as you see this laser fly through the Triceratops as the head of the Triceratops flies off into the crowd that's now gathered to watch you guys. As you hear hear adults cheer, "Yeah! Take her head off! This is great entertainment! I didn't know Joe could afford this!" Anything else, Honey Bun?
Hang on, how many actions do I have left?
Yeah. And just to be clear, this is an 18+ establishment. There is no children here.
Oh, lovely, so fighting these are great. Oh, I have 2 actions, so I can do one more thing. I might use my other spell then, if I can.
Alright, yeah, no,
Blast.
I think you can. What gives you more actions?
Oh, on the cheat sheet it says that we have 2 actions.
That other action is movement.
Oh, yeah. Well, I shall move towards the one that trampled me.
Well, he didn't trample you. You stepped out of the way.
Well,
But he's right behind you,
tried
so
to.
that's easy enough to do. So I guess you just turn around.
Yeah.
Turn
Then I won't get hit in the
around.
back. Every now and then.
It's been a long day. Anyways, I guess that is Frank's turn. Frank, the only enemy left is a large T-Rex, animatronic T-Rex with a mohawk.
Yep.
Alright, well, what do you want to do?
Well, I've always wanted to punch a T-Rex, so
I'm
Just
fulfilling
go run
a
up and
lifelong
take a
dream
swing
right
at it.
now.
yep.
As you run up and go to punch this T-Rex in the face, roll me
Yep.
2d6.
9.
9's a hit, so 9 will work.
Oh, no, not 9. That's 6. Sorry, I don't add my power, do I?
A D6
It's just a
plus
straight
power.
roll.
No,
Okay.
you're running the punch, so that's a 9. And you roll a D6 plus power, and that's a 9.
That's not...
Reduce to 3, that's 6. As you punch this thing right across the face, you see metal teeth fly out of its jaw. Now that's not being a good boy. As he will retaliate with a tail swipe. Sorry. As it's his boss ability. That is 7. I think that's a success, so he's gonna roll 2d6. He's gonna roll a d6 to do damage against you, Frank. Frank, what's your armor?
3.
As you are wearing your denim jacket, it brushes against your back, but unfortunately, you are very muscular. You are a very
Armor
muscular
3.
man. As you just take it, that deals no damage.
Mm. You can do better than that.
Jelly, you're up.
Jelly's gonna use that strand whip.
All right. So the strands. What strands do you have available to you?
I've got the weird strand.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Go ahead and do it. That will be 2d6 to see if you succeed. Celestial Spirit. That is a miracle die roll. Roll me another d6 to see what happens.
5.
For a total of 17, this is an impossible effect as your damage doubles. Roll me 4d6 and we'll add that to damage. Jelly,
14.
how would you like to do this?
I want to whip it around the neck and pull.
Okay. So the way your strand works is it does it weirdly. Think Looney Tunes. So, remember how it ate
Yep.
your arms earlier?
Yep.
You see as your arms still work even though they're inside it. As your arms pour out of its mouth like a toxic slime and wrap around its face. Kind of like a face hugger. As T-Rex Tony tries to grab its face, but his arms are too short. You're wondering how he plays guitar with his arms so short. As it wraps around his face, and even though he can't breathe, he still struggles at his face like he's suffocating. As he swats around, he has your arms twist the T-Rex head 180 degrees around, basically doing a death roll on the T-Rex's skull, as you hear a loud pop as the T-Rex head flies off and tumbles onto the stage.
That's what you get.
Your arms then slither back to you and put themselves back onto your jacket, which you will need to get fixed at this point.
Yep.
So now what?
Shall we finish getting these musical instruments off and then do what we gotta do?
Yeah, no. If you're willing to take the time for it, it'll take you an hour to get these animatronics and machines off the stage. If you guys want to do that. You guys still good?
So we've got one.
Huh?
So that would leave us, what, 5 hours for the day?
It would leave you 5 more hours to do whatever you want.
We keep getting rid of the instruments. Frank?
Yeah, let's get the stage set up.
All right. As you are taking the animatronics off the stage, Joe has told you to throw them out back. You know, they're basically scrap metal to him because he doesn't care for them. Their instruments are free for you to loot if you want, though they are oversized and of no use to you. Besides trophies.
Seeing as they're scrap metal, I'm gonna see if there's anything that'll be useful for my van.
Okay. This would be a crafting roll. So, roll, if you have it trained, add a d6, otherwise 2d6.
Craft, where's that? I have create. There's no
That's what
craft
it
in
is.
here.
So, create, that's
Yep.
3d6 in that case. Let's see what we get. There's some pretty
9.
basic parts here, honestly, is what you find. Nothing incredibly useful, but at least it will reduce some cost on your vehicle as you find some parts that you could probably use as some replacement parts for your van.
Nice.
So put down in your inventory replacement van parts. You have 1 use of those. So if you ever need to replace something on your van later, you can. As you are now going to stage. So you are missing 2 other members of your band. One of them being a goblin named Birthday, and the other one I will leave vague because we have not made that character yet. So you're going to stage after you've cleaned up?
Yep.
Jelly, Honey, do you want to do anything before heading to stage?
Yeah, no, we'll go to stage for now.
I'll head to stage while making sure my bass is tuned.
Okay, so you head to stage, get ready for your set. Joe goes, "Alright, Catman, I honestly thought you were gonna die. The fact that you're not dead is honestly a bonus, so that's great. Hopefully you actually put on a good performance, but if you throw in a bad performance, I'm selling tomatoes, so just so you're aware."
Right.
Do you mean you're gonna get people to aim tomatoes at us if we have a bad performance?
Hey! They gotta get entertainment somehow. I'm a businessman. You can't just expect me to give everything for free.
If someone hits you, just chuck that
Eh?
card you've got out of them.
Yes, I've got a very useful handy card now.
I
Oh,
gotta
it's
now
gonna
make
cause
that
trouble.
an item.
Yep.
You do understand until you use that, you can't use that spell again. I'm just making that a thing now.
Yep.
Yep.
Otherwise, that spell is so overpowered. Fortunately, though, it has the benefit of, hey, I don't like this enemy. Goodbye.
Yep.
Let that be someone else's problem. That is awesome. Anyways. You guys get set up? Okay, so what are you guys gonna play right now? Jelly, being the leader of the band that you are, what is the name of the song you're going to play for these people? Yeah.
I'm just gonna make up a song of anti creature against the
Anti-creature?
creatures.
I'm sorry,
Yeah.
what?
Against the robotic creatures.
Anti-robotic creatures. Okay. I mean, it's relevant. In that case, that is 2d6 from everybody, and it's gonna be spirit rolls, so 2d6 plus spirit. And since you're a band, the whole thing is you want to be close to each other's numbers. So Jelly, you roll 2d6, and then your bandmates want to be within like 1 or 2 near your roll.
I have a +2 to mine.
Yep, mine's 8.
That's an 11.
Mine would be a.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay. So as where it's not a bad performance, honestly, Jelly, you are outperforming your friends, and they are barely like, what is this song? Did you just make this up? What the heck?
Certainly did just make it up.
You had not rehearsed this song. Yeah, chaos. Anyways. Let's see. I'm gonna roll audience opinion. If they get up. So, what was the lowest roll? I think that was the Noozles. Noozles, what's that? That's a 4
Yeah.
plus what? Noozles? Honey bun.
Huh? What was that?
What is that? That's a 4 plus what?
4 plus what?
plus a 2.
So it's 7, meaning that's not enough. Okay. So I am gonna roll 2d6, and if they get above a 7, there's gonna be some people that might start throwing tomatoes at you. 3. Even though this is very much a discordant ruckus, it sounds good, and the people don't really care, as most of them are drunk and or here just for a good time. What is this song? I don't know, but it sounds great. I just love everything here, man. I love you, I love me. Dave, you're drunk! No! What? Shut up! So, let's see. You guys are playing for tokens or tickets? What are you playing for? I'm just gonna say you get a mixture of both. So this first roll is for
Yeah.
tickets. Sorry, tokens. Or silver pieces. Let's see how many of those you get. You get 71 silver pieces as they are thrown up onto stage in basically like sacks and stuff as they pay you. And you get 31 tickets as people who do not have money on them just start throwing random tickets onto the stage. And I'm going to roll a d20 for a random earthling item that I'm going to look. That is a 12. I do not have the thing pulled up. I will figure out what that is later. So you have a good performance. Are you guys going to keep playing through the night, or are you guys going to stop now while you're ahead and go, we're going to go on break or whatever?
Gonna go on break and go play some games.
Alright. You go on break.
Yep,
You have
we'll be
70
back.
You have 71 coins to work with. How are you going to divide that amongst each other?
Shall we try and get it as close to thirds as possible?
I can do that right now. You want me to divide that up real quick? Let's pull up my calculator. Let's see.
It's 23.66.
We'll take 23 each and just...
23 times 3 is 69, and then 2 take tokens to whoever. Whoever take the last 2 tokens. 23 each, and then the last 2.
Oh, Jelly was...
The jelly. Probably.
Honestly, what really carried you guys to that performance is that the crowd is very drunk. The benefit of playing at a bar.
Yep.
Okay, what game... Jelly, since you were basically the one that carried through that encounter and through the stage, what do you want to do first?
Jelly's gonna go over to that, luck one, or whatever it was, the one with the robot. That Honey Bun did.
Oh, the one with the... Okay, this one has a spinning light around it, where with 4 players.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I can do that one. Frank, where are you going?
Oh. I'm gonna find, like, something that... A game that sort of measures power, like a hammer. Anything I can hit.
Alright.
Gonna play to my strength this...
You want to test your strength machine. I think there would be one in there,
Yep.
arcade, honestly. I'm going to roll to see if it's out of order, because that seems like a machine that always breaks down. So when we rolled 2d6, no, it's still in working order, actually. Honey Bun, what are you doing?
Let me see if I can get a redemption at the one I played just before.
Tower of Power?
Yeah.
Okay, you want to have redemption at Tower of Power. We'll start with Jelly. Jelly, you get up to the spinning, the people that come up through the spinning wheel, you see a very much dolled up in, like, various pastel colors. This very tall elven lady with 3 other elven ladies who are just kind of behind her. Alright, I'm gonna play this machine. Oh, I have to play with a slime? That's fine. Be enamored in my presence. Across... When you put your token in, it says, Ready, Player 1! When she puts her token in, it says, Ready, Player 2! The third player that steps up is a very buff-looking orc with a single eye, and his other eye is like has like a strike through it. He has like this white grayish hair. He's wearing a simple shirt right now. Alright, I got this. Hits the button. Ready, Player 3! And the next person that comes up is like this diamond bearded dwarf. He has a literal beard made of diamond. And he has his hair done up. He has these golden locks made of like literal gold. He's wearing currently some very basic clothing. Right. As he hits the button. Ready, Player 4. So I'm going to roll 3d6 for each one of them. You have to roll with your agility. And try to get above them.
3d6 or 2?
2d6 plus agility. You have to beat a 7. A very beatable number. That's a 10. A jelly. You instantly
11.
smack your hand on the button as the light passes you. And it goes, whoop, whoop. Player 1 wins! Let's see how many tickets you get out of your win. You get 170 tickets on your win. So you
Pretty
got
good.
170 tickets. Kind of a low payout compared to what it could be.
Hmm.
And you know it's a low payout. Do you want to try again, or are you good where you are?
I'm gonna try again.
Okay. We'll go
I ended
over
up
to
with-
Honey Bun. Honey Bun at the Tower of Power. Remember this game. You have to roll the exact number you need to 5 different times. So, let's try again. Let's go in once. You need to roll an 8. Got 8. So roll it again.
Damn.
6. You instantly lose. Meaning you get no tickets. Loser. Do you want to go somewhere else? Or do you want to keep trying?
I got a few coins. I might as well give it at least another shot.
Okay, I got a few coins, mind you. I can go again. Okay, moving on. 6.
Okay.
Try again. 8.
Now I get the 8.
Loser. So basic. How many times are we gonna do this?
I don't think I give it that since I've just gone 2 losses and
2 back-to-back losses.
Damn.
You're gonna go find something else now?
Yeah.
Okay. What would you like to go find?
Great question. Let's go to the other high payout one that was played.
Okay, the spinning one?
Yeah.
Okay. I will say for this, the fancy elf steps away from the tower and goes, ugh, can't believe the slime beat me. Whatever. Steps away, giving you a chance. To be fair to you, you will be playing against Jelly, meaning you will be trying to beat Jelly at this game.
I mean, both trying to get the same tickets.
So you're just
So,
you're just increasing your odds really right now. Okay, we'll move over to Frank. Frank Baines, you find the Strongman machine, which has a large squeaky hammer, and there is a pedestal with a bell and a dinger. You have to get a 16 to get the maximum strength in this game, meaning you have to hit the bell. Anything less will get you tickets, but it will get you a otherwise mediocre score. Or average or whatever. Alright? So Frank, roll me 2d6 and add that power. As you pick up your as you put your token in.
11.
Alright, time to get swole. So that is 10 plus 3.
Yep.
That's 13. As you wheeled up, you smack into it. Tough Lad! Tough Lad gets to you 5 tickets. Do you want to try again?
Yes, I'm going to try again.
Another token down. That is another Tough Lad! Third time's charm?
Yep, we're going to go for 3.
Okay.
That's 11.
That's 11. As you get Average Joe. Average Joe will get you 2 tickets. No, sorry, it'll get you 4 tickets. So you get 2 5 tickets and 1 4 ticket, giving you a total of 14 tickets so far. You gonna try again?
Yeah.
He's gonna keep trying. I'm wondering if he knows he's gonna break the machine. You just keep swinging the hammer as people pass you. Alright. We'll roll this one and then we'll go to Jelly and Honey. So your 4th try. 2d6.
Do I use the Inspire on myself, or does it have to be on someone else?
You can use Inspire on yourself. That will give you an additional die
I'm
to
gonna
your
do-
roll. You'll take the higher of the 2. Of the 3, I guess. Double 6s.
So-
That's a miracle roll, plus your strength. That is already what you need. Roll another d6 to see how high we can take it. Roll another d6. Okay, you hear as you hit this bell, built up from the mediocre scores you've gotten so far, you swing down as you hear the thing go, whoop, bing, pa! As you shoot the bell through the roof of this establishment. As you hear the ticket machine go, as it will spool itself. That will be 5 D100s. Times, that is 2,890 tickets.
Nice.
As you get the entire spool as the machine malfunctions and ceases to work as no one can use the strength machine again as Frank has broke it. Frank, you might want to run as you now have 2 turns to do something before Joe shows up to figure out what just happened, because that definitely was heard by everybody. And I'm gonna see if anyone was looking at you when you did that. Yeah, a lot of people were looking at you when you did that, and there's a lot of people with eyes on you. What are you doing, Frank? As they're the problem now.
Who's the closest to me?
Of your party members?
Whoever the closest person is to me. Nope, just anyone random.
I would say you see Lenny, Leonard, a kind of fat brown cat man, with this brown fur.
Yep, he'll do. I'm gonna hand them the hammer and sneak off. I'll just be like, hold this.
Roll aura.
Oh.
If you have a check in it, at 3d6, otherwise 2.
3d6.
Oh my fucking god, roll another d6. Oh my
That's a nice
fucking
6.
god! Roll another d6. Oh my fucking shit! Frank, you see what has happened. You see the trouble you're in. You grab your pile of tickets, shove the hammer into this cat man's hands. He goes, "What's this for?" Take it. Oh, I get to keep this? That's awesome. Joe shows up right then. What the? Hey, you! You do this? Yeah? You know you have to pay for that now, right? What? No, I didn't. You're already gone, Frank, as he tries to point at you. Oh, no.
Oh, of all times to get the good rolls.
Oh my god. Frank, as you charge through the crowd, sneaking off after pinning the blame on this fat cat man. You return to your party a little sweaty, as we'll go to the game now. What the hell? the most fucked we've gotten this session, and like the easiest escape so far.
Yep.
Oh my fucking god. As you get to your party members, Jelly and Honey, you're ready to go. As you throw your tokens in, roll me agility, both of you. And I'm gonna roll 2d6 for the other players. Okay, 4, and... Oh, miracle. Unless someone gets a 6.
I have, what, a +3 to my agility.
It doesn't matter. The dwarf got a miracle. As he slams it down, he is going to roll 2d100s. As the dwarf gets 1,190 tickets. You see as the machine goes... As the dwarf gets a good payout as he smacks the button. Seeing you, folks, as the dwarf just scurries away after taking away his winnings. You then see as the machine bloops the red light. Out of tickets! Out of tickets! You see as one of the attendant bots go up to you. Unfortunately, this machine will need to be closed for the night. As that, we only load them up for once for the night. You'll have to go to another machine.
What's the next highest paying out machine?
That would be the Tower of Power, or Coin Madness. I don't know what I called it earlier, but I'll call it Coin Madness now. So Tower of Power or Coin Madness.
Yeah. What was the other one? The
Tower of Power or Coin Madness. Which one are you going for?
we'll try Coin Madness.
Sorry, what? Okay, you want to go for Coin
We'll try
Madness.
Coin Madness.
Coin Madness. Alright, so...
Yeah.
You need to get the miracle setup, which is those 2d6, which apparently has happened twice by now. So, honestly, it's not that bad of a roll. But you put a coin in and you're looking for 2d6, for 2 6s. On the dot. Alright? It
Yep.
already happened a few times, so we know it's possible.
No, it's not.
You put a coin in, nothing. Wanna go again?
Yeah, we'll try one more.
Okay. Throw a coin in. Nothing. It doesn't even light up or anything. It just kind of like bloops into the large pile. And you're like, oh, did nothing. Okay. There are other games around the area. There's skee ball, there's basketball throwing, there is shooting games like you just played earlier. There are also some classic arcade games. Like Sackman.
I can try the Skable one.
Wanna try skee ball?
Yep.
Okay, skee ball is a chest of agility or perception. Meaning your mind. So I'm gonna guess you want to try agility with this one. Seven is a basic success. As you throw it in, actually give me 3d6 2. Roll me 3 times. So that's the first roll for skee ball. Second roll for skee ball. Third roll for skee ball. 2 mediocre rolls giving you 2d10s and 1 greater roll giving you a d20. You got a total of 31 tickets from that machine as you were playing for that round. You can try again later as we go to Honey Bun. Honey Bun, what are you up to? As the machine was closed.
I got one of the classic arcade machines.
You want to try one of the classics?
Yeah.
Alright. You can try Dig Lad. You can try Sackman. You can try...
Try Sackman.
I'm sorry, what?
I'll try Sackman.
Sackman. So Sackman is where you travel around as a little square and you're getting chased by skeletons through a maze. Your job is to collect these other squares, and every so often you can get a power-up that can cause you to be able to fight back against skeletons for a short time. You need to clear this map of all squares. It's basically Pac-Man. It's like copyright Pac-Man. It's like copyright... No copyright Pac-Man. This is off-brand Pac-Man is what this is. You want to try?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so there's two ways you can try this. You can either try Mind or Agility on this one. Basically, either you can be dexterous enough to just be able to change directions at the right times, or have the foresight to be able to think your way around things. So rolling Mind or Agility.
Agility. I have a -1 on mine, so
Yeah. The one player that had any mind is not here. You're a band. Why do you need intelligence? This is why you need
that's
intelligence.
7.
You start up the game, you play for a little bit. You don't get far. You don't get past, like, the second stage, as you then lose, as you only get... You get 95 tickets from this simple interaction. So technically speaking, you can potentially get way more tickets from this machine, you think?
I mean, there's always try 2.
You want to try again? You got 95 tickets
Yeah.
from this machine.
I'll try again.
Alright. Roll 2d6. Let's try that agility again. Getting a much better roll. You get a lot further in the game. You got to like level 7 where the stage changes color from this black and blue color to like a red and pink. Unfortunately, at stage 7 you do lose. Partially though, stage 7 means you get 3d100 rolls, and that is 168 tickets.
I mean, that's still good.
Yep.
Much more than last time.
As we'll move back over to Frank. Frank, you race through the arcade trying to hide your shame. What are you doing now, as you've pretty much avoided the authorities?
I'll quickly hop on one of the arcade machines and act like I've been playing for a while.
You'll act casual? Okay.
Yep.
Alright, you're grabbing a random machine. You grab... You grab Mixter Frog's Lovely Ride. You play as a green frog going through the swamp. But unfortunately, the game has a dark twist, as you are shooting, just people, okay? Just like 2D people.
No.
In the middle of the swamp. You are a frog trying to clear the humans out of your swamp.
Sounds good.
Okay, you put a token in and you begin playing. If you legit want to play this game in earnest, instead of just like hiding out here, you can. You can either roll Spirit, Agility, or Mind on this, depending on how you want to play.
We'll go with agility.
Okay. Quickly reacting to the controls on the screen, you see the frog on his boat, load the shotgun. It's a riveting time! You will not escape!
Yeah,
Town
let's
is
do
back
this.
the way you came! Your kind's not accepted here! Bush did
Oh,
nothing
my God.
wrong! Also, occasionally this game says some problematic things that I will not repeat.
That's alright. I don't mind that.
Do you want to try playing again, or do you want to try something else?
I'll just move on to something else.
Okay. Fortunately, you got a high enough to get some good tickets. That's 165 tickets for your troubles.
Nice.
Okay. Good lord. Oh, we'll go back to skee-ball.
I'll make my way over to the others.
Jelly, are you continuing skee-ball, or do you want to try something else?
Nah, I'm gonna try skee-ball again.
Okay, roll 2d6 3 times, and let's see what you get. Okay. Okay. Alright, so you got... Let's see, that's a... 1, 2... So you got 178 tickets. Are we trying again, or are we going somewhere else?
I might try basketball next time.
Okay, so you see as you roll your ball down the lane, it goes into a shoot, and you know, it's fun for a little bit. You're then going to basketball. Honey Bun. After you've played your round of Sackman, you pass Joe on the way as he goes, I can't believe these guys breaking the machines. Only half of them work nowadays. Oh, hey. Hey, is your band going to do another set? I mean, I think the crowd's getting antsy. Someone has broke a machine.
Yeah. I'll walk up behind Honey at that time. Like, why would someone do that? It's disgusting.
What? You're like right behind Honey when you say this.
Yep.
He goes,
Yep.
make a deception roll with advantage. So you have already it checked off. This will now be 4d6. Otherwise, it's 3.
Yep, 3. 9.
Okay. Well, that's 3 and 5. So, do you have any plus to this, or otherwise that's an 8. He still doesn't
8,
suspect you, though. He goes, it is what it is. He's not really with you or against you, honestly. Anyways, are you guys gonna do another set, or am I gonna have to...
We'll do another set.
Alright, cool. I was afraid I was about to have to call happy hour or something.
No, we'll get back on stage.
Alright.
Where's Jelly?
Jelly, roll me... So, this is going to be power, agility... So it's going to be power or agility on these basketball machine.
Agility.
Okay,
So
roll
how many
some
times do I
agility.
need to roll? Good.
Okay, you see the ball bounce. It goes right back for your face. As you dodge out of the way as it strikes a small gnome in the back of the head as he gets knocked out. Jelly, what are you doing now? As you've knocked out a patron.
I'm gonna quickly walk off and go look for my band.
You're just gonna casually walk off. You can either roll aura or sneak, depending on how you're feeling right now.
I'll do aura because it's a 3d6.
Okay, roll me that 3d6. Oh, with the 10, that will be enough. yeah, you're just like, oh. And just walk off. You wouldn't have gotten any tickets out of 3 either way, but still. As you walk off, you see another gnome go, Dylan? You alright? As he just kicks his buddy. You're not even sure if that guy is just unconscious or he's dead, but it's not your problem anymore.
Yep, just walking away.
You see Jelly walk over to you guys now with a bit of a your Curtis grin as just
So we going to play some music, or are we just gonna keep chilling with the games?
We'll play some music.
Okay. Are you guys gonna actually play a rehearsed song, or what are you gonna do?
Yep, stick to what we know this time.
Okay.
You guys sure you don't want to play I Didn't Attack That Gnome over there?
Oh, you know what? That does sound fun.
Or,
Yes, it does.
hey, I did not break the strength test machine.
Yep.
I'm sorry, your earlier thing of, oh, I'm just gonna play what I currently just did. Well, it's hilarious to me, and I'm digging into it.
Yep, I think we'll definitely just do that. That sounds like something we would do.
Yep. I didn't hit that gnome over there.
I'm going to make up a song
That
called
gnome
Cats Who
over
Break Machines.
there wasn't me.
Yep. I'll also sing another song called Cats Who Break Machines.
Cats who break machines. So you do 2 different songs.
Yep.
Okay. Roll me spirit for the first song, and then we'll get the second one. So so everyone roll me spirit for the first song.
5.
Okay, so we're looking to get around each other since you're a band. So first, that's an 11, I believe, for Jelly.
Yep.
Frank got 5.
Frank got 5. That's a fail.
I got 10.
Okay, as where Honey and Jelly are doing okay, Frank, you're not really doing this song justice. Unfortunately, though, let's see if what the audience opinion is. As where they are very much okay with the bassist and guitarist of the band, the drummer they hate. As opinion, this remains overall neutral, but it's very 50-50 in the crowd. Some people hate you, other people love you. As Frank is the only one that is going to receive tomatoes. Frank, the tomatoes are very few. You get 2 tomatoes thrown at you, but overall you're fine.
Yep.
Let's see. Crowd is 50-50, so I am going to roll a D100. Below 50 and below, you guys get nothing. 50 and above, I will do some rolls to see how many tickets and tokens you guys get. Alright? So 51 and above is what we're looking for. 17, you guys get Bubkiss. You guys got 2 rotten tomatoes thrown onto the stage.
Hopefully next song
Let's try the next
sounds
song.
good.
As you switch songs to Cats Who Break Machines, everyone roll me 2d6
Yep.
and add your spirit.
6.
That'll be 9 for me.
I got 9 as well.
I got a
Okay.
6.
Honestly, this is close enough. Since you guys are exact and that one's pretty close, I will say this is a pass. So this is with you guys synergizing. Let's see what the audience opinion is, which should be reduced. I will give them disadvantage for it, rolling another d6. That's a 4. So the audience opinion is greatly more excited about this one. Well, everyone except Leonard, who is just shoveled out 100 coins to
Except the Sebastian. Yeah.
pay for an arcade machine. Oh man.
And I'm literally, as I'm seeing it, going to point directly at him.
Oh, come on! Kitten Whiskers over there broke this machine. Oh God. The entire. What is this band? Just hey, let's for a band to shit on this specific guy.
Yep. In my head, I'm already planning a whole album about it.
Oh my fucking God. This poor cat man. I had him set up as like a bully around the arcade, and now you guys are just bullying him. Oh my fucking God. Okay, that happens. Let me see what you guys get in tokens. You guys get 68 silver pieces and tickets. You get 68. That's doubles. Tickets are getting doubled. Okay. So that's you get 689 tickets from this performance. You get 68 silver pieces and 689 tickets. What's your current ticket total for your party? Just so we can check. Frank, how many tickets do you have?
Just working it out now. 3,140.
So you have 3,000 something?
Yep, 3,000. I'm just adding it up in my head. This is not including the ones we got from the band.
Of course. It's ridiculous.
Jelly's got 3,300.
Jelly's got 3,300.
Sure.
3,127 I've got.
Okay, I'll check this later, but Honey, how many tickets do you got?
I think I'm somewhere around 500. I'm going back through it now.
Yeah, I'm trying. I think I remember if I got 3,000.
Good God, these two got a lot of tickets, and you're just. And you're the one who's scheming, trying to play like the, get the regular amount of tickets.
Marvelous.
But without Honey's tickets, if we came the band ones just as everyone's, we're at 7,100. Whatever Honey's got.
75 counted right.
You're at 7,000?
If I've counted right.
Yeah, two of us have over 3,000. Plus the 600 we just got.
I got 3,100 and 3,127 for Frank.
Yep. And whatever Honey's got now.
That's only 6,427.
And then you add in the band, what we got for being as the band.
Oh, tickets you just got?
Yeah, I'm adding that separate as everyone's.
Ah.
So individually we've got the 3,000 and the 600 is added on top.
Alright, I'll let it slide.
Okay, we're almost there, guys.
Honey, what you got? How many tickets?
I did less than 500. Mostly it's 263. 263, yeah.
263 tickets for yourself?
Yep.
Okay.
Not doing too well.
Yeah. These guys are in the 3,000s. You're in like 263. To be fair, you are an unlucky character.
Hmm.
Well, we're almost there, guys. Let's see what we can do.
Yeah.
Plenty of extra silver now. Plenty of extra tokens. Let's go and...
Yeah, let's find another game.
All right.
We'll have another break.
You have another break. What games are we looking for here?
I'm going to go try the skee ball one.
Gonna try skee ball? Jelly, what are you
Yep.
trying?
Jelly's gonna see if there's highway combatant game.
Oh, I get it. I want... There is a Highway Combatant game. There's Highway Combatant 3.
Nice.
You have Steve and Rob as the players of the game as they're currently fighting. They're wearing spandex. Anyways, you try to play that?
Yep.
Okay. Put your token in. Highway Combatant 3. It took me a minute to catch that one. That's good. That's clever. Frank, what are we playing? We're playing skee ball. Highway Combatant 3. Honey Bun, what are you playing?
Ugh.
From the groan, I was thinking you might be playing Highway Combatant 3, but
Could I go play a basketball one?
sorry, what?
Any basketball type games or?
There is the basketball like throwers, like naturally. There's also an actual like arcade like style basketball game where you control a team.
I'll do that one. That
Yeah.
last one you said.
It's called NGBL, National Goblin Basketball League. You control a bunch of goblins playing basketball. Unfortunately, it's just a bunch of people painted green instead of an actual like goblin basketball game.
Oh, it seems like every arcade machine here is an off-brand.
Pretty much, yes.
Nice.
I'm glad you've caught on to the vibe. 2.5 hours in.
Nice.
Okay, so you can play this with anything but mind, really.
So I can do agility, my highest stat.
We can try that. Frank, you can roll with the power on the basketball machine.
Yep,
And Jelly, you can roll with spirit on the... and only spirit on the Highway Combatant 3.
So Frank got a 12 on the skee ball.
12. Okay. Oh, wait, that's... So, Frank, that is 2d6, another d6, 2d6.
Yep. Oh, 3 times, yep. 9 and...
So 12, 9,
And 9.
So that is a total. Okay, that's only 3D. That's 490 tickets as you were just piss missiling these balls down the skee ball line. People are just staring at you like, the heck is this guy doing? As you see the ticket machine, the skee ball machine go red as out of tickets, out of tickets. The skee ball machine is currently out of tickets, meaning one of the skee ball lanes has been closed. As we'll go over to Honey. Honey, you're playing, what was it again?
The arcade basketball machine.
Yes, the Goblin Basketball League. Alright, you set up your team. Rolls. Okay, roll agility as you're controlling your basketball team. What is that?
+3 on that, so that's 12.
Oh,
Not
you
miracle.
actually managed to beat a few teams. I will say, I'm going to roll a d6 to see how many teams you beat. You beat 5 teams, and you're going to the championship when an aspect of the game that you did not expect, where you have to actually manage these Goblin basketball players' school life as well. And unfortunately, none of them have high enough grades to go to the championship, so they have to forfeit. Causing you to lose the game due to an aspect of the game that has nothing to do with basketball.
Damn.
If anyone caught that reference, good on ya. But since you got 5, I will give you 5d100 rolls. And that is 252 tickets to your name. Alright. Jelly, you're up. As you're playing Highway Combatant 3. Who did you pick as your character for you to go fight people with?
What were the characters?
The characters are a muscular goblin man with, he has, like, very big black hair, and a tag that says, "Hey, I'm not the character you think I am. Do not sue us." There is a man with blonde hair wearing, like, this, traditional wrestling uniform. There is a cat girl who's wearing this blue leotard. There's a dinosaur man, kind of looks like a T-Rex, who's wearing like a biker's jacket and like casual jeans that are ripped up. Again, another person that's trying to steal your look. And surprisingly, it's been dinosaurs this entire time. Seriously, if you had a nickel for every time a dinosaur tried to steal your look, you'd have 2 nickels. Which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it's happened twice by now.
Yep. I'll go with the first character.
Okay. God, you had me go through all those when you went for the first one. Okay, yeah, you picked the character. You're thinking, oh, he's some kind of wrestler guy. But actually, in actuality, he is an accountant. And the way you play this game is, you start the game going through their day, and you have to eventually meet up for the fight later. You have to get through this person's day first. So roll spirit and add your plus to it.
Nine plus 4, 11.
Okay, so for the first 10 minutes of this game, You walk through this guy's life, dealing with an accountant, getting a text from your ex-girlfriend. Your boss tries to have you come to a company like retreat after work where you're all going to go drink, even though you don't want to drink. And honestly, the fact that you have to deal with these people outside of work hours is honestly asinine, and you're not even getting paid for it. But whatever, I guess you don't really have a choice at this point. This is really just relatable, the game, at this point. And eventually, you get to the subway where the girl in the purple or blue leotard, I don't remember what I said, is just standing there and goes, "Ready yourself for combat!" as you throw off your accountant's uniform and get ready to fight. You win handedly, by the way. It's the first level. Your character then, after winning the fight, gets a ticket and fine for fighting in a public area. You then go home and find out that your rent is past due. But unfortunately, it's like 9 p.m. and honestly, you don't have the time. No one's awake now for you to call them or you try to resolve this matter, even though you're pretty sure you paid the rent. But it's too late to resolve that matter. You'll have to deal with it tomorrow morning. Jelly, do you want to continue playing this game at this point, knowing what it is now?
Yeah, I'll go one more round.
Anyways, moving on. Where were we? We'll go over to Frank. Frank, what are you doing after you, the skee ball machine basically is now not working, as it is out of tickets for tonight?
Oh. What a rip-off. Just as I'm getting somewhere. I'm gonna go find Jelly and see what they're doing.
You see Jelly is currently now watching a large, muscular green man with black hair sleeping on a screen.
That's just weird.
It's been a whole minute of it. When it finally moves, it's the morning. You gotta take your morning medication, which apparently there's a mechanic for that in this game. You can choose not to take it, but honestly, it's just gonna make your character feel sluggish if he doesn't have it now.
Well, I'll try to find
honey.
another game. Try to find another game. Get our tickets up.
Good God.
We're closed.
Yeah, honey, remind me what you were doing, as Frank is now trying to find another machine.
I just finished the what was it? The NGBL?
Yes, you were playing. Do you want to play another round of not the National Goblin Basketball League?
Sure, but would I remember about the
Yes, about the you'll remember that. Like, okay, now I have to remember that I have to make sure these guys get good grades, otherwise they can't play later in the game. So roll whatever you rolled last time, and Jelly, roll your same thing. Frank, what are you playing? Or are you just finding a random machine now?
Yeah, just a random machine.
Okay. You find Mule 64.
Yep.
Which is just about
put a coin in.
Sorry, what?
I'll put a coin in and play it.
Okay, you play as a large crocodile man trying to evade paying taxes.
Nice.
And the tax collectors in this game are ninjas for some reason that you will be avoiding. So roll me agility or mind, depending on which one you have.
Agility.
Okay, roll agility.
4.
Okay. You instantly lose, getting confused in the tax jargon of why you need to file taxes before the age of 18, and then getting hit with several overdue penalties. Your character is stuck in a mountain of debt and you lose.
No, just like real life.
Jelly, did you already roll?
No, I have now.
Roll for your next... Okay. So, you go for your
Fine.
next fight, which is another... Now you've spent almost an hour on this game. This time, though, the second day, you don't go to a fight. There's no fight. You're waiting for it, but there's no fight the second day. Okay? You think there's going to be a fight because you see one of the characters from yesterday, from the character screen, which was the large T-Rex man that stole your look. But unfortunately, he tells you that, unfortunately, he can't fight you as he has to go to a AA, Alcoholics Anonymous meeting today and cannot fight you today.
Yep.
So, you just go home, dejected, wasting your Saturday because you're just kind of depressed over all the situations. And the situation with your rental apartment, as though you did pay for your rent, unfortunately there was other fees you have not been paying for, and they have stacked up to the point that they are now worth about double your rent, and it's a bigger issue.
Yep.
Do you continue?
No, I'm gonna leave the game.
Okay, cool. You
Uh-huh.
just quit, and we're gonna give you your tickets for the current amount of game you played, which was only 2 levels, but it gives you 370 tickets.
Yep.
Yeah, you were thinking of something else when you got to Highway Combatant 3.
Yep.
Okay. Honey Bun, what was the game you were at? You were playing? You're playing National Gallon Basketball League.
Yeah.
Roll me agility as you're playing that.
I rolled that earlier.
What did you get?
I got a 10 plus 3, which was 13.
13. So 13, it's okay. So I'm going to roll a d6 and see how many teams you go through. 3 teams. Okay, so this time, the reason you fail is different. You fail a lot sooner, not because your people's grades or what you're doing, but rather the crowd has turned against you because one of your players has been posting inappropriate media online and has been canceled. Unfortunately, he was your best player, so now you're out your best player due to that. And when you go to your next game, you get steamrolled. Fortunately, though, you did beat 3 teams, so let's see how much you get. You got 220 tickets.
Huh.
Yeah. Oh, and by the way, you have no control over what your players do outside of the basketball and school. Yeah, that stuff randomly can happen apparently in the game with consecutive randomness.
Huh.
There's no way to prevent it either. Anyways,
Oh,
Frank, do you want to try to play your game again, or are you just like, no?
No, I don't like don't like paying taxes, so
You
not
don't
playing this
wanna
one.
Fight ninjas and play taxes. I don't want these two things.
Yep.
Okay, try to find another game. The next game you find is called Super Happy Sunshine Edition 5. You play as a team of 1 to 4 unicorns trying to make their way through the magical gumdrop forest to beat the evil wizard that has cursed their lands with the plague.
Nice. I'll definitely play this.
Do you want to include your other party members as you can play up to 4 players?
Yeah, I'll try to like, call them over. Hey guys, come play this one with me.
Okay, I'm on my way.
Having an eventful night and things happening, you all come to play on this game. Can I have everyone roll me 2d6 as you guys get to touch the controllers and put your tokens in? Need the last one?
oh, yep.
Okay, no one got above a 10. As this would be the last game of the night, how many tickets do you guys actually have? Let's calculate our tickets. Because we're ending the night.
I've got 3,500.
3.5
Yep.
thousand. So I'm gonna say 3.5 on Frank. Jelly.
Yep, 3,581. Jelly.
Is that including the band one?
No, not including the band ones. I'm counting them separate.
I reckon I've counted some of Frank's, but I should have, I reckon, 773. I reckon I've counted some of Frank's in mine.
You only got 700.
Yeah.
Oh, I counted yours wrong then. We're nowhere near.
I have a feeling I counted some of yours because I wrote down an extra 2,000, but I reckon that's yours.
2,980.
I had 2,800 written down.
Jelly, I'm just gonna say 2,800 because of the number you gave me earlier.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't even know if that's right. Honey, how much do you have?
735.
735. Okay, by my calculations, you guys were a little over halfway to your goal. When you guys touched the controls at this machine, as you are torn from this reality and shoved into the machine. As you blink, you find yourself in a magical, candy decorated forest. The trees are made of cotton candy leaves with licorice bark. As you see a unicorn in front of you, a bright, sparkly purple unicorn with a blue mane and tail. Come on, folks, we have to beat the wizard or he'll end the world! And we'll start their next game. I will give you options for the tickets to get you more items. We'll play this again, but next time we won't be in the arcade. We'll be playing through a land full of candy. As we'll be playing basically Candyland.
Nice.
With goblins.
Love it.
And your guide will be a unicorn.
Sounds fair. Oh, man.
Oh, fuck. By the way, that's the actual way I planned to end the game. How drunk was I when I made this?
Sounds fun, though.
Yep.
Oh, it sounds like a blast, honestly, but... Alright, I will see you guys next week. Thank you, the Ugly Goblin, for making the Goblin system. And I'm so sorry I've made this.
No problem.
Oh, God.
It's all good.
Thank everyone so much for watching, and we will see you guys, in 2 weeks from now. Hopefully we'll be back with Icewind Dale. Is everyone okay in 2 weeks?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, hopefully we'll be back with Icewind Dale and everyone else. Alright.
In 2 weeks.
Bye-bye!
Bye.
Bye.